have Severus Snape as your father or have Dolores Umbridge as your mother? What the fuck? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Hello people of YouTube and welcome to another video from my room here in Lima, Peru. So today I'm back with another Harry Potter video because as you guys might already know, I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter is super important to me, and even though this channel is not 100% Harry Potter themed, you will definitely watch lots of Harry Potter content here. So today we're gonna play that Would You Rather game, but the Harry Potter edition. There are 20 questions in total, which I got from a website called Minds in Bloom. I'll put the link in the description box down below so you guys can play with me as well. But before we start, if you haven't watched my previous video yet, I invite you to do so. I'll put the link up there so you can click and go directly to that video. I appreciate that a lot, and now with that being said, let's just get to the video.
Would you rather be friends with Ron or be friends with Hermione?
Okay, first of all, I have to say I like them both so freaking much. They're super loyal and very good friends. Ronald is just so much fun and super kind, and Hermione is super caring and just very logical, super rational. I love her brain so freaking much. But if I have to be honest, I really didn't like Hermione at the beginning, like in the first book, mainly because I consider myself quite of a nerd and Hermione was just so freaking over the top with that. But anyway, I would still choose her because I'm pretty sure we would enjoy having deep conversations. Plus, we're both girls, so I believe we both would understand each other way better. And I know that if we ever had an argument or a fight, we would solve it by talking about it, you know? But on the other hand, with Ron, if we ever had a fight, I know that I would just be so freaking afraid of, you know, him walking off and just leaving me in the middle of a Horcrux hunt. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Would you rather fight a Basilisk or fight a Dementor?
A Dementor, definitely. There's only one way to fight a Dementor and I love it. I find it super fascinating, the idea of embracing your happiest memory to cast the Patronus charm, and I love my Patronus so freaking much. And on the other hand, fighting a Basilisk doesn't sound that easy at all. Like, first of all, I don't like snakes at all. I'm just super scared of them. And second of all, I would probably look at its eyes just by accident and die.
Would you rather spend a weekend with Dudley Dursley or spend a weekend with Kreacher the house elf?
I think I would choose Dudley. Like, first of all, because he wouldn't hate me because he wouldn't know who I am, right? And second of all, I know he's arrogant and all that, but if he tries to be arrogant with me, like, he wouldn't mess with me at all. Mainly because I could just show him my wand and he'll know what to do, which is hide, obviously. On the other hand, Kreacher might get kind of dangerous. First of all, because he hates Muggleborn, so that means all of them, including me. And second of all, he is a magical creature, so he would probably put a spell on me or something.
Would you rather be a Quidditch keeper or be a Quidditch beater?
I think this is a perfect opportunity to say that I am a Ravenclaw chaser at heart. But if I had the chance to choose between being a beater or being a keeper, I think I would be a keeper. Mainly because bludgers are nasty little buggers. So I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I have the ability to, you know, actually hit the ball. I would probably miss them, all of them, all the time.
Would you rather be sorted into Ravenclaw or be sorted into Hufflepuff?
Ravenclaw! Like, I'm even wearing blue right now. This is not a coincidence, by the way, but I actually have to admit that when I was a kid and when Pottermore didn't even exist, I was constantly being sorted into Hufflepuff. I don't know why. Maybe I was a better person back then, I don't know. But anyways, those were only random quizzes online, okay? So over the years, my personality changed, I believe, and my true self came to light, so I became a perfectly proud Ravenclaw.
Would you rather have an invisibility cloak or have a time turner?
if I had never read The Cursed Child, I would have chosen the Time Turner because I've always wanted to have time to do more things. However, after I read The Cursed Child, and I know the majority of Potterheads don't consider it canon, but by reading that script book, I learned that messing time up can be very dangerous. So I would choose the Invisibility Cloak because it's a rare object, but I don't really know what I would use it for, to be honest, so I don't know, but the Invisibility Cloak for sure.
Would you rather receive a howler in front of your friends or eat a vomit flavored every flavored bean?
If it's in front of my friends only, I would choose a howler because I know they would relate to me and support me. But if it's in front of everybody in the Great Hall, just like Ron, I would definitely choose the vomit every flavored bean. I can just hold my nose and spit it out.
Would you rather attend the Triwizard Tournament or attend the Quidditch World Cup?
Quidditch! Yes! I mean, I love Quidditch so freaking much, and I know the Triwizard Tournament is super rare and unique, but if you think it through, it's not that fun for the audience. I know the tasks may vary, but I believe the only task that was worth seeing was the dragon one. Think about the second one and the last one, okay? Being outside, having to wait while the other competitors are underwater or in a maze. That's just not cool. The Quidditch World Cup, however, must be a dream come true. Like, think about everything. The camping, the international environment, many countries involved, magic everywhere, and you actually get to see the matches. So, Quidditch World Cup, yes!
Would you rather spend an afternoon in the burrow with the Weasleys or spend an afternoon in Diagon Alley?
I love the Weasleys. They're very humble and kind, and the burrow is just so cozy and homey, but I would still choose Diagon Alley because it's always been my dream, okay? I haven't even been to the wizarding world of Harry Potter, which is so freaking sad, I know, but there's just so much to see there, so much to do, and so much to buy.
Would you rather have Severus Snape as your father or have Dolores Umbridge as your mother?
What the fuck? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? We all freaking hate Dolores Umbridge, that's a fact. So there's no way I would choose her. I would choose Snape, mainly for two reasons. The first reason, I'm not Harry, so he wouldn't hate me. Reason number two, if Snape were my dad, I would probably be Slytherin too, so he wouldn't hate me. He would probably give me points because I'm the daughter.
Would you rather have a pet hippogriff or have a pet phoenix?
It would be super cool to fly on a hippogriff. I'm not gonna deny that, but I would choose to have a phoenix as a pet because they're very beautiful, powerful, and magical creatures. Plus, they never die. That's pretty much the reason why I don't have any pets, because they obviously die. So the phoenix is just the perfect match for me.
Would you rather take a class in potions or take a class in care of magical creatures?
If I were a Hogwarts student, I would choose every class, okay? I would choose potions because I like following instructions and measurements and all that kind of stuff, but having Snape as a teacher doesn't sound appealing at all. So I would rather take a class in care of magical creatures, because even though I don't have any pets, that doesn't mean I hate them. In fact, that's the reason I would take that class, because even though I don't have any pets, I would love to learn everything about them. Plus, Hagrid is the best, so it's definitely a win-win.
Would you rather have a flying broomstick or have an enchanted flying car?
A broomstick all the way, you know, I'm a Quidditch girl, but I know having a flying car would be so freaking fun, okay? But I would probably have to pay for a place to keep the car, plus other expenses like maintenance and insurance, although I don't think there would be insurance for magical cars, but a broomstick, you can just keep it under your bed, so it's way more convenient.
Would you rather be a werewolf like Remus Lupin or be a ghost like Nearly Headless Nick?
Okay, so to be a ghost, you would have to be dead. On the other hand, to be a werewolf is like having a corpse pretty much your whole life. So I would rather be dead, because at least I could travel everywhere and go anywhere for free. To be a werewolf is so freaking painful, like not only for the werewolf itself but also for the family and friends, like not being able to recognize yourself, making sure that your beloved ones stay away from you, and making sure that no one is around you on your full moon days to avoid hurting them or killing them. It's just so much to handle.
Would you rather spend a week lost in the Forbidden Forest or spend a day in Azkaban?
None. Like, Azkaban is so cold and terrifying, and in the Forbidden Forest, God knows who I can find or what I can find there. So I would stick to Azkaban because it's only for one day, and one day without food I can do that. But in the Forbidden Forest, like, who knows if I would be able to find food in there. Like, there's no way. Not edible food, like anything. So 1 week in the Forbidden Forest, I would probably be dead. So Azkaban, I guess.
Would you rather play Quidditch or play Wizard's chess?
Quidditch, yes!
Would you rather be a teacher at Hogwarts or be an Auror?
Be an Auror, definitely. Like, I don't know if it's the inner me or my alter ego who always wants to be, you know, right in the middle of the action. So being an Auror would be perfect for me. Plus, it's for a good cause. On the other hand, being a teacher is just not for me. Like, I just don't have enough patience for it.
Would you rather have Hagrid as a friend or have Toby as a friend?
Oh my god, another tricky one. Do I really have to answer this? Like, can I skip? I don't really want to choose. Okay, to be honest, this is the hardest question to answer in this whole game. Like, both characters' hearts are gold, and I even cried when Toby died. So I don't really know what to choose. So I would probably change my mind, but I would choose Hagrid, just because I think my conversations with him would be a little bit more interesting, because he can share with me his experiences and his adventures and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know in the end, like, I don't know. So just for the sake of this question, I'm gonna share a meme that is so freaking hilarious. That is a meme. So for that meme, I'm gonna choose Hagrid.
Would you rather change the story so that Dumbledore does not get killed, or change the story so that Sirius does not get killed?
That's a tricky one too. Like, not as tricky as the previous one, but that's definitely a tricky one too. Okay, so Dumbledore needed to die in order to make Harry and the others vulnerable. Okay, that's a fact. And I also think that Dumbledore lived his life to the fullest.
Dumbledore's got a bit old.
What rubbish. He's only... what is he? 150? Give or take a few years?
On the other hand, Sirius, his life is just sad. Like, he was sent to Azkaban for something he didn't do. And after he escaped from Azkaban, he had to live his life undercover, like hiding from everybody else. And on top of that, when he finally saw light at the end of the tunnel, because he was going to live with Harry, he got killed. Like, what the f? Honestly, I don't even understand why he had to die in the first place. Like, maybe JK wanted to add more drama to the series by killing Sirius. Sirius? But yeah, Sirius didn't deserve to die.
Would you rather spend an hour talking with J.K. Rowling or spend an hour talking with Daniel Radcliffe?
And that's a very nice last question. Okay, so if I had the chance to hang out with J.K. Rowling, I would definitely ask her things about the books, but things that are not in the books, you know, so I could understand where it all came from. However, I'm not really sure if I wanted to do that, mainly because lately she's been, you know, in the middle of lots of controversy, so I would be afraid of mixing things up and just ruining the magical world in my head. But if I had the chance to hang out with Dan, I know we would have an incredible time together. Like, I love his personality so freaking much, and he's just so much fun. Okay guys, so these have been the 20 questions of the Would You Rather game, the Harry Potter edition. Please let me know in the comment section down below if your answers were different and why. I would love to read that. And just to let you know, this is the end of my non-festive videos of this year, because starting next month, my videos will become way more festive and magical, and I just love this time of the year, okay? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Unfortunately this time you cannot follow me on Instagram because I temporarily deactivated it, but you can definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to keep hearing from me. So this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys like it, and please look forward to the next one. Bye bye!